No, but the Super Bowl is going to change that. Like, if Sam Darnold wins the Super, so I like to do this thing now that I think in my head. What does the world look like? Monday morning, I want both of y'all to give me what the world looks like if both teams win. And one, I want to see what it looks like if the Patriots win, or if New England win. What does it look like Monday morning
for the world or for individuals?
for the individual teams, or what the world looks like?
If we go in by franchises, New England is notorious.
Yeah, they already know.
For paying low wages to keep teams together.
High success.
They're notorious for doing that.
But they ain't even got to, like, bro, you ain't got to pay. Christian Gonzalez gonna want some money.
Yeah.
He gonna want some bread. He gonna want to get his extended. Outside of him, like old boy number 9, Booty, when he caught that one-handed touchdown, he's a rookie, dog.
Yeah.
They started running back is a rookie. Christian Gonzalez is a rookie. Though an impactful rookie, he's a rookie. All of your impact players on that team are rookies, bro.
So how it look Monday morning if the Patriots was to win the Super Bowl?
If the Patriots win Monday morning, I think
I don't think much changes. I don't think the changes. I think you got a couple of years before that change.
I don't think it changes much, but I think it makes the world look differently in duality with Sam Darnold. I don't think Sam Darnold gets the extension he wants. I think Drake May is going to get locked up early on an extension, so they won't have to pay him like a $30 million.
They gonna put
I don't know, dog. I'm kind of with Keith on this, dog. I think if the Seahawks win, I think Sam Darnold gonna want to get paid.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say if he loses, that's what I'm saying. If the Patriots win,
if
he loses, I think he get franchise tagged. Some team is gonna take him because he's gonna be cheap in the point. But if he loses, I think Drake May gets an extension. I think that puts.
I think that happens regardless.
If he loses, I don't think he get extended.
Drake May, you don't think Drake May get an extension?
They have to. You give him to the Super Bowl right now, and then if they keep it close, and
smart money you would from a fiscal standpoint. It's gonna cost you $60 to $90 million more if you wait to do it.
Yeah.
This guy's the face of your franchise.
Did they got a tag on him now? He ain't got franchise.
No. He's playing on a rookie deal. So return on your investment, like they've got to the Super Bowl with a rookie, like he on a rookie deal.
Yeah. House money.
Yeah, it's house money. So again, with everything that's going on, if the Patriots win, I think Sam Darnold is relegated to just a yeoman quarterback, a serviceable quarterback who had a couple of great years. Because think about it like this, man. Minnesota, the Vikings, how much better would your life be right now if you just kept Sam Darnold and gave him $48 million this year?
What happens to the coaching staff of New England?
I don't think it's much shakeup. I think Mike McDonald is going to be there. I think Vrabel's going to be there.
Yeah,
has Pittsburgh filled?
Vrabel ain't going nowhere for the next 10 years, I don't believe.
Has Pittsburgh filled their position?
Yeah, but again, they got Mike McCarthy. But again, I just want to talk
I don't like that either, man. I just want to go on record and say I don't like McCarthy in Pittsburgh. I don't like it, man. I don't like it.
Hold on, stop. Why?
Because I think that his offense is too, what's the word I'm looking for?
Too modern? Not
Yes.
Not that old Pittsburgh mentality, Russian wide receiver.
Which is the reason why him and Aaron Rodgers got into it in the first place when they was in Green Bay. Because he was like, it's mundane. That's the word I was looking for.
He's
going to try to bring the Ravens to Pittsburgh, you think? Lamar?
I just don't think. I'm not a big Mike McCarthy fan, bro.
But I'll put it to you
I think they wanted to do something different.
Mike McCarthy.
And he's 62 years old, man. When have you ever seen the Steelers hire a coach that was 62 years old?
Yeah, but I think
they got Viagra now, Joe.
But my thing is, I think McCarthy is, in a sense of a high-end bridge coach, and I'll explain what I mean. Mike McCarthy is not going to be your forever coach. Yeah, he's a guy who can come in and get a culture what they need right now, because I won't say the Steelers are a dumpster fire, but they're reeling right now. Yeah. They lost a coach.
They in rebuilding mode.
Yeah, but again, you don't want.
Yeah, but you can't. One false move, you will be in a dumpster fire.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, he's not. No one in Pittsburgh should be thinking Mike McCarthy is going to come in there and put 3 more Lombardi trophies in.
Nope.
That's not what he's going to do.
No.
He's going to fill
it together for 2 years.
He's going to keep the triangle off the track. On the track, they're going to get some of those draft capital back. You know, they're going to have to make a decision on T.J. Watt and some of the other guys who are aging. You know, a Jalen Ramsey, but Mike McCarthy is going to keep the lights on while all of that happens. Yeah. They say it's not going to be a rebuild, but right now.
It's a rebuild.
But when you think about it,
it's
like
a 2-year rebuild. It's a 2-year rebuild.
One of the greatest feelings as a kid in grade school was, hey man, it's a Monday, Tuesday, it's cold outside, you really didn't want to come to school today, you had an assignment you didn't really study for, and you walk in there and on the board is, I'm Mrs. Davis, the substitute teacher.
Yeah.
Hot diggity dog.
So
everything's better. So now,
basically what we're saying now.
Hold on, let me finish. What I'm saying to you is, Mike McCarthy's that substitute teacher who is like, hey, we might not learn about the Pythagorean theorem today,
but we're gonna watch a real
we're
good
gonna
movie.
watch a film. Everybody's gonna chill out. We're gonna keep it going, and when Mrs. Sam Smith comes back, she won't come back to, Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
I think that's Mike McCarthy in a nutshell. So it's a safe hire, because when you think about it, he's the offensive version of Mike Tomlin. Not great, but good and serviceable.
I think that's what Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I hope their defense coordinator.
And I may be giving Pittsburgh way too much credit.
Who did they hire for the DC? Who did they hire?
That's what I'm finna say.
I don't know. I can't remember who's the DC there, but I can't remember who the guy is. But again, Mike McCarthy's going to score enough points to where your defense doesn't have to pitch shutouts. Like, people forget when Mike McCarthy was, Aaron Rodgers won 4 MVPs under Mike McCarthy. Only won Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he had 4 MVPs.
Yeah.
And at the same time, 3 of them, Mike LaFleur got him 1. But at the other time, people forget that the Cowboys were no less than 5 in total offense every year Mike McCarthy was there.
Yeah, that's true.
So again, he's not going to be a world beater and be like, hey man, our prayers are answered, just pencil us in the Super Bowl for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. But with realistic expectations, can you compete in a division where Harbaugh left a hole in Baltimore?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson doesn't really got it together. Cincinnati's doing Cincinnati, and Cleveland is fighting that defense.
I can tell you this right here.
You can still win football games in that division, get a good seeding in the playoffs, and make a run under Mike McCarthy for the next 2 or 3, 4 years.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that's really what. Again, I may be giving Pittsburgh way too much credit.
I'm gonna tell you why I really.
Why
I
are we talking about Pittsburgh?
Thing, I think they wanted to look at Aaron Rodgers and McCarthy back together, and I think that's why.
That's a wrinkle to fill seats.
We got the Patriots.
That's what I think. That's what I'm
Patriots playing the Super Bowl Sunday. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, most definitely. But we're talking about what the world looks like.
That's why. Hold up. I'm finna get to that. Because if the Patriots win, what you're talking about with Pittsburgh is adding more pressure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Adding more pressure.
Cincinnati's going to have to get their stuff together.
Yeah.
Cleveland's going to have to get their stuff together.
Yes.
Baltimore's going to have to get their stuff
together.
together.
Never going to get their stuff together.
if you're, man, that's the crazy, for real though. We're going to wrap up in a second, but I want people to think about what Cleveland did in the last 7 years. They drafted Baker Mayfield #1 overall. Stay with me. This rabbit hole is crazy, and I'm going to let y'all
go.
The
Patriots going to put a lot of pressure on folks. They win this Super Bowl.
But again, the Cleveland Browns drafted Baker Mayfield #1 overall. Okay? I like Baker. Like I said, 2018 Rose Bowl, we played Georgia. I think it's one of the greatest college football games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So you take Baker. But again, when they took Baker, who was the coach or coordinator? I think it was Chan Haley or whatever it is, but whatever. Todd Haley.
Yeah.
What happened with Baker happened. So you trade him for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
You trade, and you give away
who is still sitting on the bench.
And you pay him, $88 million guaranteed.
I would not did.
Okay, then you turn around and say, Deshaun Watson hurt, he can't play. So now you draft Dylan Gabriel, you draft Shedeur Sanders.
They brought Winston in.
They brought Jameis Winston in.
And didn't use him.
Yeah.
So again, you ended up with Shedeur Sanders, who you drafted as an insurance policy, and it took you $237 million and 6 first-round picks to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know how insane that is?
Which is why I was saying the Cleveland is not going to get it together, though.